Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video I will be going over the reason why I opt to get VSG, or how it was presented to me. In this video I'm going to go over a few things such as my health, what else? My health, the reason why I got VSG, and I'm also give you a little backstory. You know, not too much, but you know, enough for you to get the gist of me. So, I'm going to keep this short and sweet. Let's jump on in. VSG was presented to me in 2017, twice. Take that back, 3 times. The first 2 times I turned it down. I met my doctor in 2017, January. Once I got new insurance, I got her. I've been dealing with her for the past 2 years. When I first came in, I just wanted to check up on my health. I hadn't been to the doctor in probably a year and some change. But my family was going through a lot of health issues, such as my aunt, my uncle, on my mom's side, her brother and her sisters, they was going through cancer at the time. And we was, all my family, we banded around them to help them. It was a very tedious task to do, but also in that same year, my mother had her knee surgery. She had total knee replacement, and I was her primary caretaker. It took her 6 to 7 months to heal from that surgery, or to get back kind of regular, but you're not fully healed. And after seeing all of that and noticing weight gain throughout the year of 2016, how I had changed from one size to a whole another size that I just did not recognize in the mirror, I just went on ahead and opted to make an appointment to check up on my health, right? So when I went to the doctor, quite naturally they run tests on you and stuff like that to try to, get used to you or familiar to you and stuff, right? So the test she ran, she wanted to make she just ran a whole plethora of tests on me. So far, what came back was I was pre-diabetic and my gout levels were like 50-50. They wasn't bad, but they could have, definitely been better. So she brought up, because I brought up weight when I went in there. I noticed I had gained a lot of weight. I had got up to 321, and I was very upset about it. So she told me about weight loss pills and weight loss surgery, but I was frustrated because I don't want to take any more medication. I definitely done hit my point of I'm tired of medication, and I'm just tired. I want to be normal and as healthy as possible as I can be, right? So, as time went on, I came back for another checkup. My A1C, that's part of one of your numbers for your diabetes. They check on your sugar after a blood fast or whatever like that, and had one up again. So at this point, she was saying if it go up again, she can't hold off on giving me the medication that she had been, previously holding off on. So she brought up VSG again, and she brought up Weight Watchers. So I picked Weight Watchers. I joined that program for a 12-week free thing that went through my insurance. They covered it. I didn't do really great or high at it, but I was in like the low bottom. I only lost 5 pounds in total off of Weight Watchers. I learned that I was a binge eater through Weight Watchers, which was very informative, or very informational for me. And what else about Weight Watchers? It was pretty good. Besides, like I said, I was doing the normal standard diet, trying to proportion my plates, eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but I still had carbs and stuff in there, not knowing that was harming me in the long run. So now, this is about to hit the third time that VSG is getting presented to me. I gained 16 pounds. Yes, I said it. 16 pounds in 1 week. When I went to her to check out my foot, I had something going on. If I remember, I'll let you know when I get to the portion and let you know about all my health issues and stuff like that. I went in. She did my weight. I was at 341 at this point. She got me the next available opening for a foot specialist to check out my foot to make sure nothing set in like gangrene or my gout wasn't like flared up or anything like that, because it wasn't healing properly from, I stepped on something and I had a sore, and it progressively got worse over time in a week's amount of time, and she told me I should have been came in, but I didn't. So after going in for the foot, she got me the next available appointment, which was that following Wednesday. So, like I said, I went to her on Friday. I was at 341. When I got to the foot doctor and they weighed me in, I was at 351. That wasn't even a full 7 days at all. I had to do, after he did his, running the tests and checking out stuff and trying to see what was going on, which he was not a good doctor. I went back to do my follow-up doctor with my doctor. When I got to her that Friday, which was 2 days later for Wednesday, I was at 356. So in total, I keep saying 16, but that's 15 pounds. I'm sorry. When she noticed that, the first thing when she came through the door, she said, within 7 days you gained 15 pounds. And I told her, yeah, I was upset about the 10 pounds at his doctor. And, she got the records and papers pulled from them to know what to talk to me about and stuff. That's when we went ahead and we checked it. And she said, no, I'm going to run some tests, on you to see. She said, because that's not normal. And at this point, I was writing down everything that I ate breakfast. I don't care if it was something bad. I still wrote it down because I had to prick my finger every day to check my blood sugar at that point. So it was I was either lying and not putting everything on there, or, like she said, something wasn't right. So she sent me to get an ultrasound, and it was immediately. So I went to St. John's because I'm here in Michigan. That's one of our hospitals. I went to St. John's. They did the ultrasound. Maybe 2 days went by. They said that she called me, told me I had to come to the hospital. Sorry. I had gas, like y'all know, I had the surgery for VSG. So, after the 2 days passed, she called me. She told me I have to discuss this with you in person. I had to come in. When I got to the appointment, she let me know that they found a uterine fibroid and that it was huge. And what it stated on the paper was they couldn't see my ovaries behind the fibroid. They couldn't see anything. All they could see is the fibroid. So St. John's requested that she sent me to get an MRI. She wrote out for me to go do the MRI. I did it as quickly. Maybe the next day I went, set up the appointment, did the MRI. The MRI showed that it was a 12.9 times 9.8, just something crazy, but it had a lot of times, and it just showed that it was way bigger than what the ultrasound had picked up. And it was letting me know that it was displacing my bladder on the paper and stuff like that, right? So once, that came back, she brought me in. She let me know, she said, this could be the reason why you're having back pain. She said, this is definitely why you're gaining excessive amount of weight. She said, have I ever heard any doctor mention that I had a fibroid? I told her, yeah, in 2012, when I was once pregnant, I had they told me on the ultrasound that the fibroid was the first thing they picked up before they saw the baby or whatever. So I told her that I had a miscarriage in that same year. She let me know that that's the cause of it. the fibroid because it's taking up the space for the baby. It sucks the blood and all this type of stuff. She also, in fact, let me know that because of this fibroid, that could be the cause of me not having a menstrual cycle, because at this point, meeting her 2 years past 2015, April 17th, I stopped, my menstrual cycle just stopped completely on me. So at that time, April 2017 had passed. That made it 2 years. So I was saying, you know, I don't want it to hit another year, and I don't want to hit 400 pounds and da-da-da-da. So me sitting there with her, you know, distraught, and she could tell that, you know, I'm basically crying in my doctor's office. She said, at this point, you don't have a choice. You can't turn me down. She said, you got 2 days to come back to let me know if you're going to do VSG or are you going to do weight loss pills, because we have to get to this quickly, because now you have one too many health ailments in here, and this is not no Weight Watchers. This is not no, she said, this is way out of you think you're going to be able to do this on your own, but you're not. You got too much fighting against you. So I took that in consideration. I went home, talked with my mom, talked to my family and everything, you know, cried, prayed, everything, you know, normal stuff. And when I came back, I told her, I said, you're not giving me another pill. I already got enough medication as it is, gout, asthma, this, that. I cannot take another medication. So if this is what I have to do to get to everything, then I'll go with weight loss surgery. She wrote me up a referral, and I started in October 2017 with it. I'm not gonna lie, my mind didn't change right away. My eating habits, none of that stuff, working out didn't change right away, you know. Going to a few doctors. It took a lot of build up to get to the point where my mind finally clicked to know that this is serious, this is do or die. Do what you need to do, you know. So yeah, all 3 of them. The first one was the rudest one. And she told me when she looked up, reviewed my fibroid, she said it's 1 or 2 ways. She could either give me a pill that would shrink it, but by so huge, it would only shrink it so far and start back growing. She said, so you might as well opt for surgery. But she told me, this is exactly what she said, I'm not giving you the surgery. She said, because of your weight. I thought she was about to say because of my diabetes, my health, or something. But it was weight, and it was okay. But she wanted me to take hormonal pills for 10 days. She said, if you just come in here just the sake of getting your period back, like as if this is not normal for a woman to do. So she was irritating me with that part. Sorry, y'all. Gas. So, she said if I wanted my period back, that I would have to take some pills that was hormonal to trick my body into thinking it's menopause just to bring a period back. And I'm thinking to myself, are you serious? You want my body to trick itself into thinking it's menopause for something that my body's supposed to naturally do on its own? No. I left out of there so fast, canceled my next appointment. I said, no, I'm not dealing with this. Came to my doctor. I saw my next doctor December 2017, and what did she say? She said because now this was normal. She said the fibroid itself was not a problem to remove. She said, but the health issues that you have, far as your hormones being severely off and you being full-blown diabetic, you would not heal properly, and I'm not taking that rest or having that on her hands, which I understood. So I said, oh, okay. But I was asking her, what do I do as far as the pain, the back pain, and the pelvis pain? So she said she would get back to me, but she didn't get back to me quick enough because I ended up in emergency, you know, twice. Was it twice? Twice for pain. They had to give me different type of pain medication, morphine shots and stuff like that for me to even endure, because it was so bad that I was hunched over walking. You would have thought that something was about to fall out my whole body or something. So that had me regress on my weight because I had lost 9 pounds for the VSG process, but I had gained that all back during January of 2018. So, what else happened? February, they told me that I had to see a surgeon for how big it was. When I went to see this surgeon and talk with her, she let me know. She wanted me to go all the way back from my childhood up, everything that she could think of, because this was the 2-hour long appointment. She said, I'm going to run some tests. She said, your normal doctor wouldn't run or wouldn't know. She said, I just want to check to see if you're menopause, something else, just everything. So she ran 2 different blood tests on me. I came back maybe 2 weeks later. She told me, she said, your hormones is, she told me severely, it's like off the radars, off. She said, your body is not going to be able to see, and your brain is signal to let it know that anything, is out of whack. And then she let me know, she said, for a woman my age, which I don't know if y'all know, I'm 32. And at that time I was 31, yeah. She said, your egg count is really low. She said, a woman your age is at least supposed to be at a 1. But after my test came back, she said I was at a 0.2. So just hearing all of that took me on an emotional roller coaster, I cried 3 days. That's just how bad that emotional roller coaster was. But thank God I had my family, family, just your support system that comes through for you. My sister talked to me. My aunt, she's an evangelist. She prayed for me. We talked, we laughed. We was at her house till, 2 o'clock in the morning. Thank you, Auntie Louise. And who else? My cousin, she just recently got married. So my cousin Marcus, he came over and he prayed. And when I tell you that prayer just felt like Tasha Cobb, the chains is falling off of me. So by the 3rd day, I think I cried again. I prayed again. And I just said, when you get up from this one, you better give it all your fight with all your might. And if this is the way you got to go, this is the way you got to go. The surgeon told me for the fibroid removal, she said, your doctor did the right thing. Your best bet is to go for weight loss surgery. She said, I'm hoping that the weight loss surgery will reset your body. And when you're losing weight, that all these ailments and stuff will reverse itself, go away, like diabetes. Your asthma can get worse, well under control. Your gout can get to the point where it's just, at bay and it's not bothering you. She said, and I'm hoping that if your period come back from that, then we'll know your hormones start getting back in balance. She said, I'm hoping that the fibroid will shrink too. She said, but if it don't within a year, then we will move forward. We're giving you, it's not a hysterectomy or partial hysterectomy, thank God, because that means if I had to get them, I wouldn't be able to have a child, and I don't have any. She told me what else. But if it doesn't, that year she'll go ahead and do it. It's called a mycerectomy or something like that. I think I'm saying it. Don't quote me, but look it up. It's with an M-Y, rectomy or whatever. And she'll go ahead and do that surgery. But I cannot get pregnant within them 2 years at all. She definitely, it was almost like she was letting me know, all you're going to do is set yourself up for another miscarriage. And I can't afford to go through that again. I didn't like how that went the first time. So I'm just making sure I do everything that they tell me to do so that I can get, my abundant life. As God said, we're supposed to live life and live it abundantly. So that is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to let y'all know about my health now. I have been asthmatic since damn near birth, 1-2 years old. My mother is asthmatic. I've been dealing with asthma for 32 years now. Well, I'll be soon 33, so 33 years. Gout, that's hereditary. I got it from my dad. That's the only thing I know that I got from him. I was 22. Like I said, I'm 32, so I've been dealing with that off and on for 10 years. It's an off and on thing. You never know what can trigger it, how your body change, hormones, everything like that. Gout entails a lot of stuff. Out of all this stuff that I didn't deal with, gout was the most frustrating for me. that pain. It's nothing to play with. That swelling, the fluid on the body. Just, yeah. Y'all make sure y'all looking out for y'all people. Y'all, I don't, boy, that ain't nothing to play with. But anyways, what else? I got diagnosed with diabetes in 2017 and went from pre-diabetic all the way to full-blown diabetes before the end of 2007 even hit. So the highest A1C I had was 8.5. I made it in my mind. I'm not dealing with this for too long. To be honest, when I first heard that I had it, I really didn't believe that I even had diabetes, because I just felt like in this day and age, everybody's coming up with something. It's diabetes and cancers at an all-time high, you know. So, and you know, just being ignorant, just like, y'all just want to tell us so y'all can get our, you know, whatever, money, whatever case may be, or have us taking medication. But as time went on, I could tell the telltale signs. My skin had changed. My forehead, like if you can see, it's like a different color, but it's lightening up now after surgery. My eye over here was affected. It was to the point where it was closing. If I could, I would insert a picture showing you how dark my complexion had got from what, you know, I'm used to or whatever, and how my eye was affected real bad. Skin tabs had came up out of nowhere. That's part of diabetes. What else? Excessive hunger, excessive drinking, all of that, and headaches. I had got headaches from it. So I started doing what the doctor requested me to do, even though I didn't want to. But and then the fibroid, that was my fourth element, and it was serious because it was causing a lot of hormonal issues. I had to see 3 different doctors for the fibroids, or gynecologist specialists, all 3 of them. Let me think, how did they go? So after that, I've been doing good. February, I came back strong. I hit the 9-pound weight loss again, and so forth. So ever since 2018 February, I got on the grind. After I told y'all, after them 3 days of crying, I got on the ball of losing weight. My only mess up or probably hiccup was May. I didn't lose, but I didn't gain. She told me, and that's the month of a lot of birthdays, celebrations that I know, friends, family, and stuff like that, and just going out, and it was overwhelming for me because it made me just regress to what I'm used to going to grab to eat anyway. So she let me know, always grab a protein and some veggies and stuff like that. And she said, you'll be good. She said, but what saved me was my workout, because I was getting very intense with it. I hit the goal of 320, getting back, cause my highest weight was 364. It had even went up even past the 356. I got down to 320 by September 30th. I did good. Then the holidays came in. I'm not gonna lie, I just said I'm just gonna have fun. So I had gained 20 of the pounds back. So I knew I had to get back on the ball by the time surgery came. And by the time surgery came, I was down to 322. So I was just 2 pounds shy from what they asked. That's why they went ahead and did it. Now, as of today, I'm a week out post. I'm down to 310. Can't wait to hit the 2s, baby. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video on the reason why I got VSG. Was mostly because my health. I'm scared, scared. And I just felt comfortable when they kept telling me I still would have to do the work. That it's just not a tool that's just going to do the job for you. I'm still going to have to work out. I'm still have to take my vitamins. I'm still going to have to eat properly. Yeah, I'm going to have days that I'm going to want, certain stuff, and it's okay to have that day, or that meal, depending on what, do it accordingly to you. Some people can do a day. Some people can do just a meal, and just that meal, whatever it is, that's not going to deter you or have you unmotivated or have you progressing back to your old ways. I believe do that. So yeah, I'm on this journey. I done did it, and I'm excited. I'm excited about getting everything back, all my health. And I'm excited about just living life, you know, not just existing anymore, you know? So just come along with me, follow me on this journey. Yeah, I know it's different levels to this because it's not just one thing. I got to gain my confidence back with this journey. I'm losing weight with this journey, get my health back with this journey. This the glow up year because I want to reinvent myself as far as look, image, and stuff. I'm 30 years old, so as y'all can see, I got this baby face, so it's okay, jazz it up, but just come along with me on this journey, and I appreciate you guys for supporting and subscribing and commenting and everything like that. And yeah, let's be friends, okay? Let's be friends, weight loss brother and sister. I don't care if it's naturally that you're doing it, or if you're doing it the way I'm doing it, or if you got to go a step further than me. But we in here, and we might as well support each other and be each other backbone and stuff like that. But until my next video, I'll see y'all loves in my next one, and I hope y'all enjoying yourself, y'all life, and everything like that. Till next time, I'll see y'all later. Make sure y'all comment, like, and subscribe. Comment, like, and subscribe. Okay? And join the fam. Join the fam, because we all on a journey. I want to know y'all's. Comment that down below. Bye.